Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chats with Chelsea, episode number 2. So a couple quick things. If you see the red button at the top of your screen, that means that you're watching this video live. Make sure that you hashtag live in the comments so that I know you're here and I can say hi. If you're watching the replay, hold on a second. If you're watching the replay, you're not going to see the red button. Go ahead and comment hashtag replay so that I can connect with you and see if you had any questions. As we discussed yesterday and the day before, Coffee Chats is just a little bit of morning motivation during this time and place that we are in the world today. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of motivation this morning, talk a little bit more about why I joined this business and why it could be a really great fit for you. So today, the tidbit of motivation that I have is make more moves and less announcements. So many times when we decide to make a big change in our life, we tell all of our friends and family, and a lot of times you're going to get opinions from people that may demotivate you to want to move forward with that. You might get really excited about it and be like, this is it, like this is what I want to do, this is my dream, I think I can make this really successful. Excuse me. Sorry. And you start to get other people's opinions that may put you in another place and second guess your own decision and your own self. So I challenge you during this time to, if you have a dream and you want to make it happen and there's a new venture that you want to do, I would say do it. Make it happen for yourself. Create your goal. Write down your list of things that you need to do. Write daily motivators on your mirrors, whatever you need to get yourself to move forward, and start making those moves to make it happen. And then once you've already made that decision, you've gotten the ball rolling, then start to announce it to your friends and family and get them involved and get them excited about it, because you've already taken that first step to where nobody's going to be able to turn you around. You're already motivated. You see your goal. You want to make it happen. So the challenge for today is make more moves and less announcements. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Welcome to Coffee Chats. Give me 1 second. How may I help you?
Can I have a sip?
1 sip.
Okay.
Okay, so I wanted to get a little bit into how I started in this business. So it was probably a few months ago. I had been watching a lot of videos and seeing the products, and I got really excited about them, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. What's the worst thing? I get a kit for $99 worth of $400, you're welcome, worth $450 worth of makeup. And if I choose to make it a business, then I do. If I don't, then I just got a bunch of makeup for really cheap. With that said, when I did get my kit a few months ago, I didn't do anything with it. I played around with the makeup, but I didn't really take it seriously until a couple weeks ago. Obviously, everybody in the world is being affected by what's going on. I was one of those people, to where I was in a position that I needed to make a decision on if I wasn't going to do this, what else was I going to do? Because there isn't a whole lot of options right now with the economy and this virus and how much it's affected people we even know. So I decided, you know what, I bought the kit. I have the tools. I have all of the women behind me that are help supporting me through this. And I had the time to invest into the training.
Okay, taking that today.
Yes, can you please quiet? Thank you. Okay. So I had the time and the ability to invest in the training because I'm at home. Obviously, I have nothing else to do. So let me invest in myself. This was something that I took this first step for, and I was at a point where I was ready to make the second move. So I've done that where I've started to go live, and I've started to tell you guys about the products and share why I love them and why I love this business. So with that said, I am definitely a creature of habit and schedule and routine, and I like consistency, and being put in the position of losing my job because of all of this, I wasn't used to that. For so long, I've been in this, I get up at the same time every day. We have breakfast at the same time. We go to school. I go to work. I have a schedule at work as to what things I get done during the day. And to not have that was a really big adjustment, not only for me, but also for my son and my dog and our family as a whole. it's a lot to try and reevaluate your schedule from start to finish and come up with a new routine to where you can be successful and your family can be successful. So we've just now finally gotten to that point where we're on a routine, and I do this every morning now where I get to sit and talk to you guys, and then we do schoolwork after we've had breakfast, and then we hang out for a little bit and we play games and we color, and it's just creating a whole new
we don't play games
routine.
anymore, though.
Well, we haven't for a past couple days.
Yeah.
It's a whole new routine.
Exactly, Mom.
Excuse me. Please go and take a seat because you're not being very respectful right now. As you can tell, I'm still maintaining doing this business at home with my child, and he does like to have his little cameos in the video. So if that's one of your, or you think it's one of your limitations, it's not. I can tell you right now it's not. If you go back and watch my videos, there's times where the TV is too loud, I gotta turn the TV down, or the dog is barking, or Kingston's in my ear because he wants to talk to me, or he wants to be on the video, or he wants a snack. And I can still do all of that while I'm on the video with you guys. It's more than just makeup and skincare. I am sharing myself with you, and I can relate to you because my life is probably similar to yours right now. So don't look at that like it's a limitation. The other challenge that I want to give you guys, aside from making more moves and less announcements, is I want you to sit down and write down all of the fears or excuses that you have for why you can't move forward with something that you really want to do. Whether it's this business, or it's artwork, or it's childcare, whatever it is, I want you to make that list of your excuses as to why you can't make that happen. And then I want to talk about it with you. So shoot me a message and say, hey, this is what I really want to do, but these are the things that I feel like I'm limited by. And let's work through it. Let's come up with ways that's not a limitation. Or maybe I can fire something back at you and you can say, oh, I can't do it because of this. And I can reevaluate it and make you look at it in a different mindset to where it would be a possibility for you to do that. So those are my 2 challenges for today. Focus on making more moves and less announcements. Thanks for joining, guys. And then make a list of all your fears and excuses as to why you can't do what you want to do. Hi, Wendy. So try and do that today. Make sure you share that with me. I want to have those conversations with you guys. I had my own list of reasons and excuses and fears as to why I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. And I messaged a friend and I talked through it, and she's like, no, that's just an excuse. If you look at it in this mindset, you definitely can do this. That's not a limitation for you. If anything, that's a benefit to you because people are going to see that your life is a little chaotic right now, and you can still maintain what you're doing and what makes you really happy and still sustains your family. So keep that in mind when you're looking and evaluating, because I know all of us are sitting at home doing that. Where is our life going to go? What do I want to do? What's going to make me happy? What's going to sustain my family? Take that into consideration. Just because you have all these reasons it can't happen doesn't mean that it truly can't happen. That's something that we do when we have fear of making the next step. That's unfamiliar territory, is we come up with all those reasons in our head as to why this isn't going to work. And then we just let it sit back there dormant for years until we get into another position or something happens in the world or our life where we have to sit down and reevaluate it all over again. So don't let that happen to you. Right now is the best time for you to sit down and truly make whatever it is that you want to happen and really evaluate that. So if you're just joining again, our challenges for today is make more moves and less announcements. And I want you to make a list of all your fears and excuses as to why you can't make your dream happen or make your next business move happen. And then message it to me because I want to talk it through with you. So the other thing that I want you to know is if you're interested in this business, which is 100% related to makeup and skincare, just know that you're not a salesperson. Like, that's not what we're doing here. We are problem solvers. So if you have oily skin, okay, well, I have the best skincare for you to use. Or if you have dry skin, I have the best foundation that's going to work for your skin specifically. That's how you're doing it. It's not like, okay, buy my makeup, buy my skincare. I really need the money. That's not what we're doing. we're relatable to people. Like, we want to make new connections and network with people. And all of this starts from a conversation. Everyone that joins this business has to understand that part of it. You're not selling makeup. You're selling a relationship with new people and new connections. And it all starts with that first conversation. This right here is a perfect way for me to get to know everybody and get to know your life. Because to me, at the end of the day, making a sale is not my goal. Making a new connection and starting those conversations, that's my goal. That's what I want to do at the end of the day. Especially with the situation that we're in right now with social distancing, I don't have that opportunity to get to talk to friends as often as I'd like to, or get to hang out with people. This is my way to do that and make those new connections at the same time. So if you are interested in this business and you do want to know more about it, and you think that you can't do it, shoot me a message and let's talk. Because I promise you that you definitely can do this. Especially if you just like having conversations, because that is what I do every single day. I'm just having conversations with the people that I love and meeting all of these really great new people while having the support of amazing women across the world. I'm not in this by myself. Anytime that I feel down or I have a challenge in my life, I've made really great friends with some of the women in this business outside of the business part of it. We talk about our kids and our life and our families and the challenges and the things going on in the world today, or the things that could go on in the world in the next few weeks. Those are all conversations and relationships that I've made through starting in this business, which I would say is probably the most empowering part about it. Is I'm not standing alone in this. There are literally hundreds of thousands of women everywhere that are in my same position. So anytime I need that boost of confidence, or I'm not really sure what I'm doing, or I feel like I'm failing, I'm going to go to those women, because those women are the ones that are helping lift me back up and saying, no, reevaluate it, change your mindset, because you can do it. It's going to be okay. You're going to fail. That's a part of life. If you don't fail, then you're never going to truly become successful at something. Everybody has to fall at some point to learn and grow and expand their mind. So failing is okay. It's normal. And everybody needs to accept that part of it. We have such a fear of failing that it's not a good thing. And that's not true. Failing definitely has brought me to really great places in my life, because I tried something, it wasn't successful, and I learned from it. And then when I did it again, I did it differently and avoided that initial failure that I had from doing it, which only made me more successful as I went along doing it. So just keep that in mind as we're going through this season of life, which for everybody, it's a little bit different. And our feelings on it and our positions and financial situations, everybody's different, but we're all in the same boat at the same time. So make sure that you talk to your neighbor, or you talk to your friend, or you talk to a coworker. Those are all really great people, because we're all sitting in the same position. They're going to be able to relate to you, and you guys will be able to lift each other up and empower each other to make the next move in your life, and whatever way that is. So just kind of a recap. I wanted to just remind you what our 2 challenges are for today. Make more moves and less announcements, and then sit down and make a list. Put your dream or your goal at the top, and then put all of the excuses that you have as to why you can't make that happen. And then I want you to take a picture of it, or you can type it, message me, because I want to have that conversation with you and annihilate every one of those excuses to make your dream happen and make you get to the next goal that you have, or the next move in your life, because now is the time to do it. So if you guys have any questions on the business, make sure that you message me details. I can tell you a little bit more about it, and we can talk some more about the kit and the commission and the sisterhood and all of those things that you're going to get to it that are going to add value to your life. I will tell you right now that the kit is $99 for $450 worth of makeup. So that's a steal. You could go to Ulta or Sephora and spend $450 and not get even half of what you're going to be getting in this kit. And worst case, you buy the kit, you get a whole bunch of makeup that you get to try out and products that you're going to end up loving, and you do nothing with the business. You just sit on it. or you try it out, you get your kit, you don't do anything for 40 days, and then you decide, you know what, I want to look at my site, I want to take this a little bit more seriously, I want to have the extra cash. And you can do that, and I will be here to support you from day one on whatever your decision is. But I think it's a really great opportunity, and now would be the time for everybody to give it a try, and see where it takes you, because it could just be a little bit of extra fun money on the side, or it could be a full-blown business that you make your career. So if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me a message. Make sure that you message me your list of excuses and your goal so that we can work through it together and make it happen. Again, this is Coffee Chats with Chelsea. Make sure that you, if you don't already, make sure that you like the What Chelsea Likes page. I am running a giveaway for the month of April. If we get 250 page likes and follows, I will be giving away a free flat iron from Lunch to you, just a sign of appreciation for supporting my business and helping me move forward. So make sure you tell your friends and family, share this video, because I want everybody to have a space that they can talk. If there's specific things that you guys want to talk about or you have suggestions, shoot me a message. I'll make sure I add it into the agenda. I do these coffee chats every morning before 9 a.m., so make sure that you join me. I will be on a little bit later doing a makeup tutorial, so make sure that you catch that. Thanks so much for joining me this morning, and remember, make more moves and less announcements today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.